It's the most important thing. Okay, so we're starting with Lamed with ladies, right? That's where we at?
We were due, yeah, Kufan, yeah. Yes, Rabbi.
Yeah. Okay, so the first name I have on my list is Leah. It's good. We don't have to go through this. The next one I have is Liora. Liora. Very common name lately. But Rav Chaim Kanievsky not recommending this name. I have another name, Liel.
Yes, Rabbi.
Liel. It's a new name. Yes, he has the name of Hashem, but it's not with Yud Hey. It's Aleph, Lamed. So it's also in Israel, I know there's a few boys also that they call them Liel. So when we ask Rav Chaim, he says, don't call this name. Liat. Liat, yeah. Also, Rav Chaim says, not recommended, don't call this name. In Yiddish, there is a name called Liba. Liba is Ahuva. Okay? There is another name that came into the market, Lital. Lital. Did you hear this name once?
Yes.
Yes, Rabbi.
Lital. Pay attention that everything is Li. Li Tal, Li Lach, Li Mor, Li Am, Li Dor, Li, everything Li. Lach, how about Lach? Bloom. Not a good name. Stay away from this.
Rabbi, if somebody put, you need to add or no?
All these names you have to add.
So if they ask why, what I should tell them, Rabbi?
What?
If they ask why they need to change it or they add it,
Don't change. Don't say change. Change.
No, I'm sorry. Add. What I should tell them?
It's not a good name. Okay.
Any name that starts with Li, you mean?
Limor.
Yes, we have.
Rav Chaim says it's a name of a goyim.
Wow.
Yeah. Linda. It's a goyish name. Linor. Not good. Liran. Not good.
Kodarav, I'm sorry. So what do we add to Linda?
Depends when she was born.
October 28, 1996.
October, very close to, we're getting close to Hanukkah, or right after, it was right after Sukkot.
Yes, around that time, yes.
As you see, all the names with the Lamed and Yud. So we have to go to a different route, okay?
And what's that?
Either you're gonna call her Adasa,
Okay.
or Yehudit.
Okay.
That's the two names.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I just clarify? Liba is okay for Ashkenazim because it means ahuva in for us.
Mama,
Liba. Rabbi mentioned liba.
yeah,
Liba okay for the Ashkenazim and ahuva for us for the Sephardim.
yeah.
Okay, so they're both good names.
That's what they call, but it's not. That's the interpretation of the word.
And what does ahuva mean, Rabbi? I'm sorry.
Loved one, ahuv, ahuva.
Ah, okay. Thank you very much, Rabbi. Thank you.
Yilashon ahava.
We're from love, the root.
Yeah.
My beloved, right?
You my beloved. Very good.
Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you.
Rob, how about the name Levana?
Levana, yeah, Levana.
Is that okay or not so
It's a
okay?
new name. It's a new name that came to the market. Meaning is the moon. The moon have a few names. It's Yareach and it's Levana. Now, Rav Chaim says it's a new name, but he didn't say don't call this name. It's a new name. So every time he said a new name, it means he don't like it.
And I think, excuse me, I think Liba is the same as Luba, Lubavitch. Lubavitch is from the name, same as Liba, Luba in
Luba
Russian.
is in Russian, right? Is also Ahuva.
Right, but I'm saying, isn't that where the name Lubavitch came from?
It's
No?
it's Lyubavitch. It's not Lubavitch. It's Lyubavitch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go to Mem. Maya.
Yes, I want to know, Maya.
Maya. It's a Goyish name.
Oh, wow.
Don't call this name.
We call her Rachel Maya. It's okay? She has two names, Maya Rachel.
Rachel.
Because Rachel didn't have hey at the end, so we call her Maya Rachel.
So why a Goyish name?
I thought it's Hebrew name, Maya. Milashon Mayim, no?
Mayim, it's Mem Yud Hey. This says Mem Aleph Yud Hey.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay. Meira. Meira. We spoke about it, right? Is a Meir and don't call Meira. The
Yes, Kod
Israelis have names, very strange. Mor.
But is our name, I'm sorry, is our name being attached to the soul in terms of the letter composition or in terms of the meaning itself of the word?
The meaning also is very, very important.
Oh, okay.
All the thing that I gave you with the letters is for the good names, not for the bad names. So you can take Isabella and go to Aleph, right, and go to Yud, and you can make her Tzadeket. No. Over there is not going to work. It will work only on the good names.
כבוד הרב,
כן,
איך השם מורן?
you're moron.
אבל
Mora.
What you say? Okay. Okay, Moran. Rav Chaim says,
It's Moran. It says the name.
he says, erase it. He says, I don't want to hear it. You see, Mor is one of the Samamanim of the Ketoret. Mor uktsiah, again, Shibor Ner Bekarkom. It's a Pituma Ketoret, Mor. But since there are people calling Mor for boys and girls, Rav Chaim says, don't call this name. Moria. And the Sfaradim, Rav Chaim says they can call this name. The Ashkenazim,
Morina?
no.
Which name was it, Rav? I'm sorry. Maria, you said?
Moria. Moria is the mountain where Abraham Avinu took Yitzchak to the Akedah.
Right. Not over here.
Mazal.
Azal is a good name.
Interesting. I don't think there is one Ashkenaz. Their name is Mazal. No, right?
I think it's more Russian, Bulgarian word that.
No.
No.
Rabbi, we have Manzal.
we don't hear that name.
Manzal.
It's the same thing. But the Sfaradim, for years and years and years, they called this name.
Yes.
Rav, what about the name Mushka or Mushia? Mushka was in the shtetl. Mushka, the Lubavitchers.
The Lubavitchers, yes.
Wasn't it his wife, Rabbi? The latest Lubavitcher Rabbi, his wife?
Yeah.
Kayamushka, I think.
Hayamushka.
Yeah.
My father had an aunt, Mushka, but also Masha.
Masha?
Name.
Masha is
in
Russian.
Yiddish.
That's the name.
Rabbi, what about, I see a lot Mazel Tov
Yeah.
that they call, so it's a good Mazal? That's what they want to call it?
They can call it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Meital. Did you hear this name?
Yes.
Rabbi, yeah.
Israelis. The
Yes,
Israelis.
yes, Israeli.
Yeah.
Means also call us.
No good.
Not for
No good. Don't call it. Michaela. Michal.
Michael, right?
Michal is a good name.
So Michaela is from the angel, which is not okay, right?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So Michael is good name?
What?
Michal.
Yeah.
Michal. Mem Yud Chaf Lamed. Michal, it was the daughter of Shaul, the wife of David HaMelech. Meirav. Did you hear this name?
Yes.
Yes, it's right.
Yes, yes, Mirav.
Meirav is a very good name and is from the Tanakh. Mira. Mira, the Bukharian are blessed with this name. Mira. But they have to know that Mira is Miriam.
and
Everyone who has this name, she don't know what is her Hebrew name. Her Hebrew name is Miriam. Don't call me up. Miriam is your name. The Israelis took Mira, and what do you think they did with that? No?
Mirit.
Miri.
Now you are expecting me.
میخال چجوری می نویسن میخال؟
مم یود خد لامد می نویسن.
Mem Yud Chaf Lamed.
Oh my God, you guys can hear me. I didn't put myself on this.
It's okay.
It's okay, it's fine.
Rabbi, can you please repeat Mira became what in Israeli for Israelis?
Mirit.
Thank you.
There is a name called Mali. It's a short name for Malka, but if it's a name by itself, no good. Malka, very good name. Okay. Why? On the name of Esther Amalka. Malka is good. Menucha. Did you hear this name?
Yes.
I heard it by an Ashkenaz.
Isn't it rest? Rabbi, isn't it means rest?
Menucha. It's okay. There is a name very popular now in Israel. The name is Maayan. Did you hear this name once?
Yes.
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 Is it good, Mayan?
Maayan, Rav Chaim says not to call this name, but he says if the Sfaradim have a custom to call it, so he is okay. But he says it's a new name. We never heard it. It's not in the Torah, not anywhere else. Maayan, actually, it's a spring. That's what it is.
Does Rav recommend naming it since Rav Chaim Kanievsky said that it's only for Sephardim? No, okay, thank you.
Margalit, we spoke about it, right? In Yiddish is pearl. Pearl. Perla, right? That's called Margalit. Opnina, it's the same. Maria, Chas v'Shalom, this is, I don't want to tell you who she is, right?
Right. But the Rabbi Pnina was good? Perla and Pnina, okay.
Rav, what name did Rav just mention that wasn't good? I couldn't hear it, I'm sorry.
Maria.
Oh, Maria. Okay, is that the same thing as Myram?
Myram is Miriam.
Oh, Miriam? Okay, thank you.
Miriam is a very good name. Some people are afraid of it because the two first one is mar, is bitter. Miriam was the sister of Moshe Rabbeinu. She was very wise.
Neviah.
And she was a Neviah.
Rabbi, what about Mariam? It's good name?
Which name? Which?
Mariam.
The same thing, Rabbi. Maria and Mariam Yamachshon is no good. There's
Miriam.
Okay.
Persian they put, Rabbi, Persian.
Yeah, Persian they call it Miriam, Mariam. Yeah.
Yes.
In Goy mostly.
Is Marina the same thing? Marina.
That's Marina is a Goyish name.
So is it Miriam then?
Miriam.
Okay.
Let's go to Nun.
Rabbi, I'm sorry. Maria, Mariam, they have to change the name, Rabbi, or you have to add?
It's Miriam.
I'm sorry, Rabbi. What about Morel?
Maze?
Morel Jasmine. I know somebody that her name is Morel Jasmine.
Morel?
Morel Jasmine.
Both of them are very bad. Two bad names. Okay, needs to be changed. Let's go to Nun.
Nilufar.
Nilufar is Iranian.
Maybe only you here.
What's your Hebrew name?
Yocheved.
Oh, now you're talking.
Uh-huh.
So why don't you tell me? From now I'm calling you Yocheved.
Okay.
No more Nilufar.
Nilufar actually was a Tajik name.
It's a flower's name. It's a flower, water lily. In English, they call it water lily.
In Bukhara, Uzbekistan, everybody was, all the goyim's name was Nilufar.
Yeah, those Uzbeki.
Yeah.
Nilufar is a flower in Persian.
Rav, Nava for Nun?
Nava.
Where is it found, Rav?
Shir Hashirim.
Oh, wow.
Shir Hashirim, that was Hashem called Am Israel.
Hashem called them Nava?
Shchora ani v'nava, benot Yerushalayim.
Oh, wow.
Nava, okay. It's okay. Nadia. In Russia.
I'm here, Rabbi, I'm here.
Nadia.
Naomi.
Nadia is a Goyish name. It's not a Jewish name. Noga. Noga. Rav Chaim says, don't call this name. Noi. Not a good one. Noah. Did you hear this name?
Yes.
Noah.
Yes, I had an Ashkenaz. I heard of her.
This is from the Torah, the daughters of Tzlofchad.
Oh.
Machla, Noah, Chogla, Vetirza. Noah is from the Torah, is fine, is okay. There is an Israeli name called Nof. Nof. Do you know what Nof means?
No.
Isn't it a mountain, Haimoff?
Yes. Meaning a view.
Pure?
View. I see.
View.
Very, very nice view.
Nushin.
Not a good name. The Israeli took this Nof and they make it what?
No feet.
No
feet.
No feet.
I have no feet. Oh my gosh.
There are no feet, exactly.
נוף זה טוב?
No.
Rabbi, you know what Nof means by Bukharian? You know what Nof means by Bukharian? Belly button.
No.
Yeah, Persian also they say naf.
Sound like nose, you know.
No, not nose, Nof.
I know.
What, Rav? I'm sorry.
That's Pupik.
There is a name over here, I think is an Iranian. Nufar. I know what is this.
It's not
Okay.
Persian, no.
No? Okay, good. So let's go on.
Rabbi Naomi?
We're gonna get to it.
Sorry.
Nurit.
Israeli.
Israeli names, not a good one. Nechama.
There you go.
Nechama is okay.
Rabbi, why Nurit is not good? I thought it's from light.
From where?
Oh, okay. I know a Nurit that went through a lot in life, so I didn't know why it's not good.
Rabbi, what was the last name?
The
last one you said?
Nurit.
Nurit. No good. Okay.
Nurit, not good. Nechama, very good. Natalie.
Rabbi, is Nechama from the Torah?
Yeah, of course.
Where is Nechama?
I'm sure Natalie is not good, right?
The Nechama is, you can find it even in the Kaddish.
Bentime and Nechamit.
What?
Bentime, there's no Nechamit from the Israelim.
What does Nechama mean?
Nechamit. That's a good one. You guys are okay. Okay. There is a name called Nili.
Sorry, we didn't get to Natalie. Natalie was a good name or bad name?
Natalie, very bad.
No.
No good.
Yes, very bad.
Rabbi, why? Why is it a bad name?
Why is it?
Yeah, why is it a bad name? I mean, I've heard some of your previous lectures when my wife had the phone on. My question to you is, you said that most of the names have a positive and negative to them. They can go as high as holy as they can be spiritually, and they can go very far down. But then some of the names, is it like they're completely bad? They cannot grow? What does it mean by bad when you say bad name?
So let me repeat myself.
Thank you.
Okay, so everything that I said, it can go to the right or it can go to the left. I was talking about only the good names. All the names that I'm saying which are no good, they can never be good. They always will stay bad, and it will make a very bad influence on the person. First of all, is not connected to the neshama, which is a terrible sin. And I don't know if you were here when we started. In order to comment, you have to come from the first one until you're gonna hear my last one. Then I think it's gonna be intelligent. But to come in the middle and to...
No, I've been listening to most of your lectures, about 80% of them. I just was listening behind the scene. My wife has a phone on, and I'm sitting in the same room with her, listening to most of your lectures with her. And some things, like my wife's name is Natasha, Natalia, Natalie, Nekadam, whatever. So she's an amazing person.
Because her name is Tova.
Yeah. Is that means I gotta start calling her Tova? Is that means I gotta change myself about it?
You call her Tova.
So Rabbi, I'm sorry to get involved. I'm the wife, and I'm sorry if I'm in the middle of interrupting you. It's just I wanted to ask you. So I had a child who passed away, and my name was Natalia and Kadam in the Ketuva. And now, like in the stone, it says Nekadam ben, Daniel Yosef ben Nekadam. So do I have to change that thing to Tova, or how does it work?
Whatever you did already was done. From now on, when you know what is the meaning of Nekadam, so you call yourself Tova, and everything will be good.
Does it still mean that he's my child? Like, just because I changed my name, or?
He is only your child.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
And just as a side point, because it's Rosh Hashanah, so I have to tell you, no child is ours. All the kids belong to Hashem. We are only the keepers. We are the investors. Hashem sent us a neshama, and we have to invest this soul in a good place And when Hashem decide, okay, the tikkun is over, he comes and he takes without asking any questions. It's a test. It's a big test. It's a big test. But if Hashem chose you, it means that you two, this couple, you're very special people. Not everybody can able to take this test. So you should pat yourself on the back.
Thank you.
Okay? Let's continue. Neely is better not to call this name. Nina. Bulgarian have a lot of them. Nina.
Nina is Nikadam, Rabbi, right?
Yeah, if yes, so it's Tova.
I
Good.
thought it was Russian.
No, already.
What about Naomi? That can be Nina too?
I don't know. You're supposed to know because I was not born in Russia. I don't know.
Rabbi, Nina is good or no? I didn't.
Nina, no.
No good.
But I think it's like they're saying over here. It's so they have Nitzana, no good. Nira. The Israeli took Nira and they call it
Nirit.
Nirit. No good. Naama. Naama, very interesting name. Some saying not to call it. Why? Now it's a machloket. It's an argument between the Mekubalim and Rav Chaim.
Which name is that, Kodara?
Naama. The Mekubalim saying not to call this name. Why? It was a name of Mirshat, Reshait Vachot Tuval Kain Naama. She was the sister of Tuval Kain. And there is a ghost that his name is Naama. He said, don't call it. Rav Chaim comes and says, no, you can call it. Why? Noach's wife, her name was Naama. And Shlomo HaMelech also had a wife called Naama. So he said, why are you going to this side? Why don't you go to this side? So it's a name that
Rav, I'm sorry. The Mikubalim say it was the sister of who? I missed the name.
Tuval Kain.
Tuval Kain.
He is the first one to create weapons in this world.
Rav Chaim said that she was Noah's wife, and who else's wife?
Shlomo HaMelech. Naama Ammonit.
Tubal Cain was a brother of Cain, Adam's son, Adam Arishon's son.
No, he was the son of Lemech.
Okay, thank you.
And he had a sister that her name was Naama. Now we have name Naomi. Naomi. It's a very good name. She was a tzaddiket. So much a tzaddiket that the daughter-in-law didn't want to separate from her, which is something which totally not normal. Yes? She was such a tzaddiket that Ruth didn't want to separate from her.
Sorry, Rav, this was Naomi?
Naomi.
Naomi.
Thank you, Rabbi.
There is name Narkis. Narkis. Rav Chaim says, no good. Narkisa. In Russian, I know there is Nargiza.
Yeah, in Persian we have Nargis. But they said it's the name of a flower, Nargis.
Nachon, nachon. But it's a new name.
So Nargiza is a Jewish name? I thought it was a Muslim name.
No,
Yes, a lot of Muslims had this name also.
it's a Muslim name.
Jewish, Muslim, they both had it in Iran.
Yeah. Don't call these names.
Now, can you please explain what you said about the ghost? You said she was a ghost? But what do you mean?
I want you to sleep tonight, so.
Oh, man. Okay. It was so interesting.
Okay. Okay.
It's exciting.
This much I don't want to tell you because you're going to get scared. Let's leave it like this, okay? Now there is a new name came to the market, interesting one. The name is Neshama. Neshama.
Neshama.
Where are you, Neshama?
Never heard such a name.
No?
No.
Nope.
Usually it's used in like a sweet gesture kind of thing, not in a name.
You just said נשמה שלי, חמוד שלי. That's
אח שלי, הכל שלי, שלי. Right? But it's a Israeli name. They like this name. But it's a new name. Now, if you want to call it,
the lecture.
Let's go to Netanela. Not a good name. Don't call this name. Why not?
It's the female version of a male name.
Netanel.
Yes. So we're forcing her to have a character as a man, and don't do this. Let's go to Samech. Samech, interesting. There is a name, it's very common in Israel, Segula. Am Israel, Am Segula, right? Am Segula.
Kodarav Emanun Nasiela when Natanya is the name or no?
Netanya is a name,
Okay.
but is a name of a male, not female.
We cannot call it boy or girl. מהשורש נס.
מה?
לא נתניה, no, נסיאלה is מהשורש נס.
Nasiela?
Yes.
No, there is a name, Nesia. Nesia. Or Nisia.
No נסיאלה?
No. No. Rav Chaim said that this name has no ta'am velo reach. Do you know what it means?
Yes.
It has no taste and no smell.
Which name?
Nesia,
Oh.
Nisia. Okay. Segula, Rav Chaim says it's a new name. It came late, but it says it's okay. Sigal or Sigal.
Sigal.
Did you hear this name once?
Yes, and you said it's not a good.
Yeah, they
Why?
call her Galit.
No,
Sigal?
Sigal. A lot of Israelis have Sigal.
Galit.
No, Sigalit. They have Sigalit.
They have Sigalit.
It's very common.
Yeah. So now, Rav Chaim says, I'm not recommending this name. Sigalit said the same thing. I'm not recommending this name. But he said if the Sfaradim has a custom to call, so let them have it. But the Ashkenazim, you don't find even one. that
Why
would call
is
me.
Sigal so bad? Why is it so?
Well, there is
The meaning. What's the meaning of Sigal at all?
I think it's a flower.
Oh, okay.
And Sigalit, Rav?
What about Gali? I know a lot of Persians that call the name Gali. Galit. We spoke about it yesterday.
Okay, let's go on. There is a name called Sivan. Nisan, Iyar, Sivan. It's a name of a month. Sivan. Rav Chaim says it's good. Why? Like a man, they calling him Nisan. What's a Nisan? It's a month. Right? So he said Sivan is the same thing. So that's okay.
Rabbi, wasn't Sivan also the month of Matan Torah?
Yeah, yeah. Now we have a name over here, Sima. Sima, no?
I heard by Ashkenazim.
We have it in Iran also. Sima.
Isn't it for Ksenia, Rabbi? Sima?
It's
in
a Russian.
It's in Yiddish.
And Persian.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah,
Sima means
Sima.
face, means face.
Face.
Face, okay.
Persian. A lot of girls named Sima.
Rabbi, I'm sorry to interrupt, but about Sivan, were we learning a different sefer before? Because I think a few lectures ago we mentioned that Sivan is a new name, so it's not recommended.
No, it's okay, Sivan.
Okay.
It's a new name. We're not accustomed. But this name, I'll tell you that this much, 50 years ago, we didn't hear this name. is brand new that came to the market. But it's okay.
Excuse me, you're still talking about Sima, Rabbi?
Sima is in Yiddish. What does it mean? I don't know. I don't know.
Because I went to high school with somebody a long time ago, and his mother's name was Sima. So Yiddish?
Yiddish.
Thank you.
Simona. Did you hear this name?
Yes.
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 Yes. So what
Simona
about
Simona.
is that recommended or not?
No, it's a Goyish name.
Or not?
Simona?
Simona is a Goyish name.
No, I'm talking about Sima. Is that recommended or not?
If the Ashkenazim have a custom to it, yes. Whoever has a custom already from, it's not new things that came to the market, so it's okay.
Thank you.
There is name Smadar. Did you hear this name?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Israelis?
Yes, I heard.
Yes, it's Israeli.
No good. Sapir?
Yes, I want to know about Sapir.
Sapir. Sapir is a new name came to the market, like the pandemic. And he doesn't care if it's a boy or it's a girl. He catches everybody, right? So he said not to call this name. The Israeli took Sapir and they made it what?
Sapira.
Rabbi, I heard Sapir is a name from Torah. Someone told me. Is it or
Saparit?
Sapir? Sapir.
Gopher, Sapir ve'Yalom.
Yes.
It's a name of, in English, it's going to be sapphire,
Yes. Yes.
a precious stone. But it's a name that
Has no connection.
no connection. Good. The Israeli took it and they call it Sapirit.
Sapirit or Saparit?
Papa, are you talking about me?
Chas v'shalom, no. Okay. There is a name, very interesting name. The Bukharim have it a lot. The Bukharim call it Sorach. Right? But actually it's named from the Torah.
Sorach.
Serach bat Asher, לא?
Serach bat Asher, כן. Serach bat Asher is a name from the Torah. Now, in the Torah, it's coming with Shin.
נכון, כן.
Serach bat Asher. And in the Gemara, it comes with the Samech. Serach bat Asher.
Rabbi, in Iran, Isfahan, they have Sarabat Asher, Rabbi.
Very good.
One big place that they say Sarabat Asher passed through that area and stayed there, and then we went to wherever it's supposed to go. So he put this name cemetery, everything, every year everybody goes, lighting candles. They have big things over there.
Very good. Fair. Okay, so it's a name, and it's a good name, actually. It's not a common one. Today, somebody will tell, what is your name? Serach, Ibi. So we don't call it, but you have to know that if somebody has this name, don't be ashamed of it. It's a good name.
Is it for Serafima?
I didn't hear you.
There's also a Russian name, Serafima.
What is this? Okay, there is a name called Ada.
Yes, Ada, I've heard.
Yeah.
This is
It's a name from the Torah.
with ayin.
With Ayin, yes. It's okay.
It's in the Torah, Rav?
Yeah.
Rav, can I ask a question really quick?
Adina. Adina is a good name. I'm saying that she was the wife of Levi. And it's a good name. There is the name, not Adina, Edna. Edna, Rabbi Chaim says not to call this name.
Rav, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Quick question. How come in the Torah they constantly have new names? Like, how come the generations didn't just call the names? Like, Yitzchak called his father's name, Avraham, to his kids. Why is it constantly? I'm just curious because it's just interesting to know why.
I'm also curious to know why. We have such good names in the Torah, full of meanings, and the Torah they're saying to you what is the meaning. Why we have to go search for crazy names? I never understood it.
So, Rav, it means even the Torah itself, like even the Tanakh and the Nevi'im, like how come they're constantly calling new names? Is that also is that what Rav is referring to, or Rav is talking about today's day when people are calling new names?
Yeah.
At today's day.
Because I think they don't know what they're playing with.
Yeah.
You see, I'm doing all this so you're going to be able to say to your kids, with this, you don't play games.
Nobody ever explained it the way Rav is explaining it to see how the greatest potential what Rav is doing.
Don't forget, if you want to speed up the redemption out of here, we have to bring back the same reality that was in Mitzrayim. The Jews over there, they didn't change their names. They didn't change the language. They didn't change the way they dress.
So what would be the language considered today, Rav, for us? How is that not changeable since we all live in so many different places?
Okay, so we can speak English outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but inside the house, okay, I think we should emphasize, at least so the kids will know some Lashon HaKodesh, which is Hebrew.
Thank you very much, Rav. Thank you.
Okay. Adina, Edna, Ofra, Atara. That's a good name. Atara is a good name. First of all, it's from the Tanakh. And Atara is a keter, is a crown. Like the Queen of England, when somebody important comes, she has a diamond. כזה. תנה ורנה בנות ציון, במלך שלמה, בעטרה שהתרה לו עמו. Meaning, Atara is a very, very nice name with a lot of meaning into it. And I think that's the next thing that we have to store in mind. If you give birth to a baby girl, you have a name right away on your list. It's a good name.
Rob, sorry, Ofra was not good, right?
How do you spell Hatara?
Atara Ain Tet Resh Hei.
If they put two name Atarale, is that okay also?
Very good.
Thank you. Rabbi.
Very good. Now, Inbal. Inbal.
Yes, what about Inbal?
It's an instrument that used to play music. Inbal. Rav Chaim says, no good. Aliza, okay. Amalia. Rav Chaim says, not recommended. Anat, right?
It's an Israeli name.
Yes. It's Ayin Nun Taf. It's appearing in the Gemara. She was the wife of Levi. But the problem is, Anat in the Tanakh, it's a boy's name.
Kvod Harav, you said Adina was the wife of Levi right now, like before.
Don't forget, they had a few wives.
Okay.
We have a daughter that we call her Anat. And when I came to Rab Chaim and I wrote all the names of my kids, he looked at it in a second. He said, this name is no good. I said, why not? It's in the Gemara. It says in the Tanakh is the name of a male. You have to add a name. Okay? We didn't ask any question. He said, add Shalom Israel. And so we add the name. Her name now is Ayala.
So, Kvod Harav, you have Yael and Ayala?
Yeah, Mayesh.
Anat
Me too.
Anat is not being used for your daughter?
Uh-huh.
Anat is not being used?
She got used to it, and we got used to it, but we make sure to call her from time to time Ayala.
So Anat is not recommended, Rabbi, since according to Tanakh, it's for a boy?
According to Tanakh, it's for the boys. But in the Gemara, it was the wife of of Levi. So it can go either way. So Rav Chaim says, as I told you, two names, it says it's okay. Simcha and Yona.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it says everything that can go here and there, that's not good. Now there is a name called Ashira. Ashira. Ba'ain. Ya'aneh, she's rich. Okay? Okay. Our time is up. We are in pay. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to be able to finish it.
Rabbi.
Is Eden bad as well?
What?
Eden.
Eden?
Mm-hmm.
Eden. I have Edna, I don't have Eden, because Eden, if you're going to call it Gan Eden, okay, fine.
Has to have the gun.
Rabbi,
No, but
I
my
have
question is,
question.
why is some names like Edra or Malka, like they're not actual like names, but they're okay. But let's say Eden, it's like Gan Eden, it should also be good, no?
When you ask them what's your name, Eden, what is the meaning? They say Gan Eden.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say the meaning of it. But it's not. Eden by itself is not Gan Eden, right?
Should we start another name?
Rabbi, I have a question.
You should change it to Adina.
You hear me?
Okay.
Yes, I hear you.
Hi, hello, Rabbi. You
Hello.
say Ashira is not good name, right?
Ashira?
Yes, not good name, you say.
Not that it's not good. It's a new name that came to the market.
What about Shira is okay, right?
What do you mean?
Shira is okay name.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbi, what about the name Mirel, Israeli name?
Which one?
Mirel.
Mirel?
Yes.
What's the meaning of it?
I don't know. But we have relatives in Israel and the girl is sick. Refuah Shalema, I don't know. Maybe I can recommend to switch the name.
For sure.
Rabbi, what about the name Aliyah? Aliyah.
What does it mean?
To go up, no? Aliyah?
Aliyah?
Yeah.
So we have Gan Eden, we have Aliyah.
What about Darren? I have a nephew named Darren, so my sister asked me to ask you about Darren. Is it a good name? Is it a Jewish name?
The what?
Daron.
What?
Doron.
Doron, is it a Jewish name?
It's Israeli name, yes.
But it's a good name?
It's a matana.
Okay.
Doron.
But, do you have to add to Doron something, or by itself is okay?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
Let me finish first with the lady.
Okay, all right.
And then hopefully I'll speed up by the man.
Did Rob answer for Aliyah?
There is no even such a name that we know.
Mm-hmm.
Aliyah, the Israelis will call it Ma'alit. Do you know what it means?
Elevator.
Elevator. This name is not in the Torah. Why to call these names? Why? Stay away from this. Every time you have a newborn, my advice to all of you, don't tell me I like this name, I like this name, I like this name. Don't play games with this. You call and we'll discuss it. And from the Shamayim, they're going to put you the right name. If you don't have all kind of, juking, as we said, bugs in your head. If your head is clear from the Shamayim, they'll send you the right name.
Kodarav, Leah is a good name? Leah.
Leah.
Not Leah. L-I-Y-A.
Leah?
Leah, yes.
What is this?
That's one of the Jewish names that we found.
F-O?
I think in one of the books, maybe names.
You found it in a book or in the newspaper?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember exactly where we found it, but it was one of the Jewish names we found. Leah. L-I-Y-A.
But did they say what it means?
God for me, or I have God, something like that.
God is only for you?
Something like that, I think. Or I have God.
God is for everybody. Why only you?
Rabbi, you're so entertaining. I can't.
Rabbi, what is Mishael?
There were 3 Nevi'im by the time of Nebuchadnezzar. Hananiah, Mishael, Azariah. Okay? We'll get to it, Bezat Hashem. If time.
But is a good name, Mishael?
Very good name. My father-in-law was Mishael.
I told my kids to name your boys Mishael. They said, nah, I don't like it. It's not a good name.
No,
but they're young. They're young. It's okay.
No, tell him to call Mike.
Yeah. Modern name they like.
Rav, excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that, like the name Sima is not really a Yiddish name. It's really Russian, but
would be.
But when they lived like in Belarus, they were close to Russia. They took names that were Russian. They made them Yiddish. Like we're making names up here in America. But the Jews from Lithuania on the other side, who were the Jews in Lithuania were very holy Jews. They made Yiddish names with more Hebrew influence. Like Yankel was for Yaakov.
Yeah.
They wouldn't use the name Sima. They didn't take a Russian name and make it into Yiddish. They kept the names more from the Torah, but they used Yiddish sounds. It's interesting, the influence.
Yes. I agree. 100%. Okay, tomorrow we have a long day. Yes. We're going to start at 9 o'clock, whoever wants to join in the morning. And then at 1 o'clock. And then again at 1 o'clock tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you very much.
Oh, good night, Rabbi.
Have a good night.
Beautiful class. Beautiful.
Chag Sameach.
תודה רבה.
Thank you.